In my last hardcore world, I captured all of Minecraft's rarest mobs in the game, and when the 1.21 update came out, I also went ahead and captured the mobs from that update. But I'm in a new world now, and I've never captured all of Minecraft's mobs, so that's exactly what we're gonna do, and the goal is to complete it in 24 hours. So let's go. Out of all the mobs in this video, the blue axolotl is by far the hardest one to get, so I wanna jump on that one as quickly as possible. So to do that, I'm gonna craft up a ton of buckets, and I'll grab some glass blocks, and there's a warm ocean near my base where we can find tropical fish, which is the only food that the axolotls will eat to breed. The blue axolotl has a 1 in 1200 chance of spawning every time a pair of them is bred, so theoretically I should get it in that many attempts. But the last time I did this, I think it took me almost 3,000 attempts before I actually got it, if I remember correctly. So this mob alone might have a chance to nuke the challenge, or we can just get super lucky. And let's say we get it in 2,000 bred axolotls. That's roughly 18 different times bred, and there's like a 5-minute cooldown between each breeding. And when it gets crowded, there's a good chance that I'm not going to be able to breed all of them, and also it'll take too long to pick up the tropical fish to be able to breed them. So I'm thinking if we're super efficient here and we get a little bit lucky, we should be able to get this done in 2 to 3 hours. All right, this will be our little breeding pen. Now let's go grab some axolotls. We just need to find them in a lush cave. Ooh, okay, there should be one under this tree. Oh, here we go. We got a pink one. I just need cyan, gold, and brown. Oh, there's another one here. All right, just gold and brown. Oh, here's gold, and here's the brown one. Nice. Okay, and we'll put 2 of you guys here to start breeding, and then I'll throw the other 2 in my ender chest so that we can use them later. Let's grab some tropical fish, and we'll start breeding. Imagine we got it first try. Yeah, no, not a chance. Now we'll do a little bit of multitasking because we have to wait 5 minutes for the breeding cooldown. I need to get a name tag for a creeper, a boat, a lightning rod, and some dirt. At some point, hopefully sooner rather than later, a thunderstorm is gonna eventually happen, and when that does, I can knock out 2 birds with 1 stone with the charged creeper and the brown mushroom at the same time. I can trap them both in a pen and then put a lightning rod next to them, and when lightning strikes, it should transform both of them. Also, during a thunderstorm, there is between a 2.25% and 6.75% chance, depending on the local difficulty of the chunk I'm in, that every time a lightning strikes the ground or even in the water, a skeleton horse trap can spawn, which we can use to get one of the mobs that we need, the skeleton horse. Oh my god, none of these librarians are masters. Crap. I guess I killed the only one that was a master. Okay, let's craft the lightning rod. We'll craft a couple, grab some fences, and grab a little bit of dirt to build with. Now we just gotta wait for that librarian to level up. There we go. Let's name that. Let's also grab some extra obsidian from the end and grab a couple boats and some leads. Grab a couple more fish, and let's breed these guys one more time. Oh shoot, they probably weren't loaded for the cooldown, so their cooldown's not done yet. Okay, then let's go ahead and set up a nether portal. For all the mobs that I have to get from really far away biomes, I want to be traveling using the nether roof. Since I'm going to be using boats and leads, this will end up saving so much time in the long run, even though it takes a little bit of time to set up each portal. Okay, let's mark down these coordinates, and we'll relink this portal on the nether roof. Should be right about here. Okay, now we'll do the same thing at the Mushroom Island, so let's fly there next. Wait, let me see if I can breed these guys really quick. Nope, not yet. We're gonna have to sit here most of the time. Okay, here we are. Build up another portal. Mark down the coordinates. Break this side. Fly back here on the nether roof. And rebuild the portal. Okay, now I just need to get these 2 guys in a boat. Ooh, it's raining, but it's not a thunderstorm, but it might turn into one. Oh wait, I don't need a boat. I can just put these guys on leads individually. That's pretty convenient. All right, come on. And I'm getting 2 because I'm gonna trap the normal variant as well, obviously. Now we just run it back to the other portal over there. All right, now we trap that guy in there. And this one we'll put in a little box for safekeeping. Oh, you know what? Let's trap this zombie villager as well, just because he's in here. He just got into this box. Can you pick that up? Can you pick that up so you don't despawn? Buddy, pick up the thing. Okay, I'll just use this on him. Let's breed the axolotls again. Oh my god, where's the other axolotl? Oh my god, he got out. It looks like I can't remove this thing here. All right, imagine this time. Probably gonna have to put a ladder here or something so I can get in and out easier. Let's replace that name tag I just wasted. Okay, let's name this guy properly. A block over his head before he burns. And then I need him to just follow me over here. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Oh, so he's just dead. Okay, nice. Well, you know what? I'll just convert a villager later, whatever. Oh, wait, a thunderstorm's happening now. Oh, shoot. Oh, man, it's not gonna, I don't think it's gonna lightning because it's a desert biome. Let's move the pens over here. Oh, come on. You, over here, now. Come. Lightning rod down, just strike it. Ah! Oh my god. That scared the hell out of me. Okay, we got it, nice. Okay, wait, now I need to move him because if it strikes again, doesn't it damage him a little bit? I don't want him to die. Come on now, back over here. Break that. No, come on, before it ends, where's the creeper? There's gotta be a creeper around here somewhere. You, follow me. Yo, I'm nowhere near you and you're not gonna try pathfinding towards me? Why are they? I got knocked back by the freaking skeleton. Creeper. Okay. All right, yo, creeper, hello. Do you not see me? Hello. All right, they're following me. My character's doing weird things. All right, come on. I only need 1 of them. Oh my god, they move so slow in the water. No, no, it stopped thunderstorming, I think. Dude, you've got to be kidding me. How am I this unlucky? And the sun's coming out. Great. Well, we got one of our lightning related mobs. All right, let's do one more round of breeding. Docker, we didn't get it on our third try. All right, now we just breed these guys up and collect fish until another thunderstorm spawns to get another creeper, or until we get the blue axolotl. Hopefully I don't get too unlucky, but we'll see. Okay, I've collected a couple tropical fish, but I still have to wait for the breeding cooldown on these guys for a little bit longer. It's gonna be a little bit of time before we get enough of them in here that we have kind of like a critical mass where we're not gonna be waiting for the cooldown anymore, and we're just gonna be able to spam them constantly. Let's do one more thing to start the setup for the rest of the mobs. Obviously, we're gonna need a central place to hold all the mobs once we capture them. And right past our main base is this little mountain here. And right in the center, it has this cool little dent. And when I found this, I knew it was gonna be perfect to trap all the mobs. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create this massive silo that will go deep underground and have cells to hold each mob. Using a beacon, digging out the silo shouldn't be too difficult since I don't plan to go all the way down to deep slate level. So let's go ahead and set up the beacon. And once we get the axolotl, the process will basically be I'll dig down a section. We'll have 6 cells per level. So I'll do 6 mobs, dig down another section, do 6 mobs, repeat. And we'll start with the safer and passive mobs near the top. And then as we go down, we'll get to the harder and more dangerous mobs until we get to the bosses at the very bottom, like the Wither, Elder Guardian, and Warden. But we can't do any of that until we get the blue axolotl. So hopefully I get insanely lucky because this could kill the challenge before it even begins. So let's get going. Time to grind the breeding until I get it. After a few rounds of breeding, I decided to kill off all the pink axolotls because I figured the blue one would stand out way easier if all the other ones were brown. But it turns out that didn't really matter. No way, no way. You guys saw that. You guys saw it live on camera. There's no way I'm this lucky. Did they change the spawn rates? I can't fathom how lucky this is. I just started. Look how many axolotls are in here. And I already got it. How is this possible? I'm scrolling Google. I don't see anything. I don't see anything about changing the spawn rate. This is insane. Look, I can't. How many animals have I bred? I showed it at the beginning. And we already got the axolotl. Oh my god. I'll wait for him to grow up into an adult and I'll breed him a couple more times because now that we have him, breeding him with one of the brown ones will give us a 50% chance to get another blue axolotl. And then by breeding that blue axolotl with another blue axolotl, it's a 100% chance and we can get a bunch of them. Dude, I can't believe this. Oh my god, I'm actually gonna do this challenge easily. This might be too easy now. After waiting for the axolotl to grow up, I bred them a few more times, getting us 10 blue axolotls in total. We now had every axolotl variant ready to go and plenty of blue ones left over in case I want to use them in the future for a later build or like a different project or something. Okay, next let's go ahead and start construction of the mob vault. Like I said, each layer will have 6 cells for each of the mobs. But let's go ahead and grab some stone because that's what like the base of the vault is going to be built out of. The challenge is just to capture the mobs in 24 hours. So once we complete it, we can go ahead and detail the entire mob vault and make it look super cool. And with the beacon already set up, all we need to do is dig out the first layer of the vault. Okay, this looks pretty good. It took me about an hour to do this, so I think we're gonna have to come up with a new plan for digging out this vault other than doing it by hand, because there's a total of 10 layers and that's 100% gonna eat up all the time. But we'll worry about that after we get this first round of mobs. Now, the first mobs that we're gonna get are super easy since the top of the vault will be all passive mobs, and those are the pig, cow, horse, sheep, armadillo, and allay. Let's see if we can find the allay first because it's probably the rarest out of the 6, even though it's not that rare. I'm almost certain you can find them at pillager outposts, so let's head to a few and see if we can find one. Ah, here's one. Let's see. Not one here, but there's a pillager in here. Let's check a different one. Oh shoot, there's a thunderstorm. Let's fly back home really quick and see if we can get the charged creeper. Okay, let's see. I just need to find a normal creeper anywhere. There's plenty down here. Okay, this is fine. Need to go over here. All right, follow me. The skeleton's gonna screw me. All right, follow me. Come on. Yes, okay, I got him trapped. Now, come on, please, please. Come on. Yes. Okay, now we hit him with that. Okay, boom. Now he's just gonna stay there and we're gonna forget about him until later because I do not want to deal with that right now. Now, the last lightning related mob that we need is just the skeleton trap, which I can't do much about besides hope spawns, right? So I just have to kind of wait that one out. Okay, so let's just go back to looking for the allay. All right, another outpost. Let's see. Ooh, there's an iron golem. I don't see any more prisons though. All right, let's check here. Ooh, there's 3 cages. Oh, I see one. All right, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. All right, let's bring it back home. Perfect. Okay, we'll fly them back in here and then we will just trap them in here with glass panes as a window. Actually, I'm just gonna use normal glass. Probably gonna be a little bit easier to place. Okay, next up is the armadillo, which can be found in the savanna or badlands biome. Luckily, there's a big savanna near spawn, so we should be able to find this guy pretty easily. Yeah, here's one. I would love to get 2 though. Ah, here we go. Okay, we'll put you in here and lock you inside. Okay, next we have some more basic mobs, just the pig, cow, horse, and sheep. Very easy to get and trap. Okay, now let's dig out layer number 2 for our next 6 mobs. And like I said before, manually digging everything out is going to take me way too long. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna exhaust my entire supply of gunpowder to craft as much TNT as I possibly can. Then I'll go ahead and dig out where layer 2 is so that I don't blow up the mobs that we have so far. Okay, and now what I'll do is starting in the middle here, I'll dig down to the bottom of where the silo is gonna be, which is all the way down at Y level 9. Then I'll place TNT going all the way back up. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. So every 3 blocks, I can do that again, all the way down to that level. Build back up with the TNT. And we'll just do as much of that as we can with the amount of TNT that we have. Okay, this is all the TNT that I have placed. I'm completely out of gunpowder, so hopefully I don't run out of fireworks before the end of this. Now all we have to do is just blow it up. Hopefully this doesn't end in disaster. Okay, I mean, it kind of worked. It did what it was supposed to do. Oh shoot. What was in here? No, what was in here? Okay, the allays survived. That's fine. We can put them back. That's not that big of a deal. Sheep survived, cows survived, pigs survived, horse survived, armadillos survived. What was in there? Oh, the allays were in here. Okay. Oh, okay, we took a little damage, but everything survived at least. Let's quickly repair the things that we did break. Okay, we've got everything fixed. Now, this should make digging out the rest of the space so much easier. So let's go ahead and build up the next level. Okay, that's the next 6 cells set up. Now let's go capture our next 6 mobs, which are a little bit more tedious, but I wouldn't really say too difficult yet. And they are the axolotls, which we already have. So we'll set up some glass like this. Then we fill up the room with water, put the axolotls down, and there we go. Next, we need to go and get a dolphin, some bees, a camel, a cat, and a couple chickens. For the dolphin, what happened last time I did this is when I captured it literally just died. Minecraft has these weird behaviors sometimes where when you go out of a certain range, the AI of the mob will just give up and it'll just sit stationary in the water, which will then lead it to suffocate and drown since of course dolphins are mammals and they need to breathe normal air. So to solve this problem, first we'll line the floor of the cell with soul sand. Then I'll put a layer of netherrack up here at the top of the roof. Then we fill it up with water, break this top layer, fill the room with kelp to make everything a water source block. And now when we remove all the kelp, all right, and now when we get the dolphin in there, it's gonna be constantly pushed towards the ceiling, but because of the bubble columns, it won't be able to drown. So, I mean, it's kind of a compromise we have to make. Okay, now that the room's all ready, let's get the dolphin. Last time I did this, I had a water tunnel and I put a lead on the dolphin and then pulled him through the water tunnel into the cell. So we'll kind of do the same thing. Let's start by digging a tunnel in the back of the room and we'll just dig as fast as we can. I think I only need a 4x4 tunnel and we'll pop out right here at this river. And this river connects directly to the ocean, so it shouldn't be too hard to find a dolphin and then bring it back over this way. I just need to fill up the tunnel with water really quick. Okay, there's our tunnel. Now let's go find a dolphin. Ah, here's some. And you know what? Let's just take as many as we can. All right, we got them all. Now we just take them back to base. And we're zooming because we have the buff. Holy crap. We're flying. Let's go. Oh, you hear that? There's a thunderstorm going on too. Oh, please, please let us get the skeleton horse. There's been like 3 thunderstorms. I haven't gotten it yet. I would hate to get to the end and have this be the last mob, because that's how we lose. All right, let's pull the dolphins in, close up our tunnel for now, take off the leads, and there we go. That's the dolphins all done. Although they're kind of hard to see with all the bubbles, but we still got them. They're in there. I'll fly around for a minute and look for the skeleton horse before we go for our next mob though. We're not getting any luck, but we'll take this, which is our next mob, a bee. And I'm pretty sure there should be bees in this nest. Let's go ahead and grab one more before the sun rises, just so we'll have multiple. Might as well grab one more as well, just because it's here. Well, the thunderstorm's over. Unlucky. Maybe next time. Let's plant some trees in here to put the bee nests on. We'll seal off the cell before we put the nests down. And then 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right, that's the bees. I'm sure they'll come out of their nests eventually. All right, next on the list is the camel. And last episode, I actually found a camel, and he has been sitting here in my base since. So we'll just bust him out and relocate him in a new home. And then we'll just seal him in here too. All right, next up we have the cat. Now, I know there's a bunch of different variations, but this time around, I'm only doing variations that have some special type of quality, like the blue axolotl or the brown panda, because they're so rare. But I don't want to do every single variation of like horse, tropical fish, cat, dog, etc. Because if I did that, first of all, this would definitely take way more than 24 hours. And second, it's just kind of boring for me, and it's probably kind of boring to watch as well, and it's not really that interesting or impressive. So anyway, I think think I saw some cats lingering around my base since we have some villagers there. In fact, oh shoot, it's right there, look. Okay, let's grab some raw cod from this river or salmon. All right, let's feed this to you. There we go. Also, let's see if we can find one more because I think one cat is probably too little. Ooh, there's an ocelot here. Boom, boom. What? Wait, can you not turn them into cats anymore? Oh wait, when they added normal cats to villages, did they remove this feature? Oh, no, you can't. You can only gain their trust. Huh, okay. Well, we might as well take it then. We won't, there's no point in leaving here. We're gonna have to collect it anyway. Okay, and then for now, we'll just trap you here until we get to the lair where you're supposed to be. Let's tame one more cat from this village. If I can get to it, take the fish. Okay, and that's the cats done. And then last but not least, since I'm a dick and I want these guys to be living in constant fear of death next to the cats, we have some chickens. All right, seal it off. All right, and that's layer number 2 all done. All right, let's go ahead and dig out and build up layer number 3. And this layer is just gonna have some more basic mobs that we can get super quickly. The donkey, which we can just go find and then ride back to the vault. Fox, which I can find in a taiga biome. The 3 frog types, orange I can find in a swamp biome, white I can find in a mangrove swamp biome, and then green I had to manually grow by placing tadpoles in a cold biome. Then I transported them all back to base through the nether roof. Then we need a mountain goat, which of course I can find on a mountain, but I just have to transport it back through the nether roof. And then an iron golem, which of course we can just build easily right in their cell. Okay, we only have 4 mobs left for this layer, and I'm gonna go ahead and put them all in one cell because they all come from the same location. And those are the cod and salmon fish, the squid, and the glow squid. We'll start by filling the cell with water, just like for the other water mobs. All right, okay, getting the cod and salmon is pretty easy. We just need to grab them with some buckets. But for the squids, we need to first grab a couple name tags, and I want to try to get 2 of each of them. So 2 glow squids and 2 normal squids. We can go ahead and make another tunnel connecting to the tunnel that we made earlier to easily pull the squids through with leads. And now we just need to find them. The normal squids are going to be easier since they just spawned everywhere, but the glow squids might be a little harder to find. Oh, here we go. Here's some. All right, now we'll put a lead on them and bring them all back to base. Bring in the normal squids as well. All right, there we go. And that's layer number 3 all done. Now let's knock out layers number 4 and 5 back to back. First, we'll go ahead and build up each cell, digging everything out. And then, all right, for layer number 4, we have the puffer fish and the other tropical fish. And there's literally thousands of possible combinations for tropical fish. So I'm just gonna do 4 of the larger square-shaped tropical fish and then 4 of the smaller rectangular-shaped fish. And then 2 puffer fish. So let's go and grab them all, and then we'll just throw them in their cell. Next, we have the mushroom and brown mushroom, which of course we got already back with the blue axolotl, so we can just bring them into their cells. Then we have the mule, which we can go ahead and get by breeding a horse and a donkey together. Next, we have the llama, which can be found in the savanna biome that we got the armadillos from. That is, if we can find one. Ah, here we go. Let's bring them back to base. Next up, we gotta go get a polar bear from an ice spikes biome, which is going to take a while, even using the nether roof. Let's see. There we go. Finally. I could not find it on the hills over there. Ah! Oh, I forgot they attack you and their cubs are nearby. All right, stop. All right, and then lastly for layer number 4, we have a mob we captured earlier, the ocelot. All right, this is looking good. Now, layer 5 is gonna be a little bit more challenging. First, we need to find a few rabbits, which is easy since there's plenty around the hills around my base. And then we got the snow golems, which are also easy since we just build them. And then we've got a couple villagers, which I can just pull here from my stockpile that I've had left over from the mob breeder from last episode. Ooh, let's trap this wandering trader too, because we're gonna need him a little later. And I don't know when he's gonna pop up again, so we'll just get him now. All right, then we'll tame a couple dogs as well. Now we have the sniffer, which I can't really find anywhere. First, we have to craft up some of these archaeology brushes. And then with the brush, we can explore one of these trial ruins and hopefully get a sniffer egg from doing some archaeological digging. Let's see if we can get 2. I think that'd be ideal. Oh, wait a minute. I'm dumb. You can't find sniffer eggs here. I need to find them in suspicious sands, not gravel. Let's check out these ruins in this warm ocean. Oh, here's one. All right, and I want to see if I can get 2. So let's, oh shoot, here we go. We got 2. All right, that was pretty easy. And they're gonna take a while to hatch and then grow up. So we'll just leave them there for now, and eventually they'll hatch and grow up into adults. And while we wait for them to grow, we can knock out the last 2 mobs on our list for this room, which is technically 3. Those are the panda, the parrot, and the brown panda, another one of the rarer mobs in the game. First, let's do the parrot since they're a little bit easier to bring back to base with just some leads. Here we go, here's one. Oh, and there's another one over there. All right, let's bring them back to base. Wait, you can hold them on your shoulders like this? Do they just stay here forever? Wait, this is, oh, nope, they don't. How do I get them to do that? Oh, they can sit, they can stand. You know, it amazes me how much I play this game and how I still discover things that I just didn't know about. It's I don't know if it's sad or if it's just, I don't know, but that's really cool. Oh, well, now they're sitting on my shoulders. I can't get them to get off. Okay, now sit, no. No. Sit, land on the floor, dude. Okay, sit and sit. Okay, stay there. Okay, now we just need the pandas which spawn in bamboo forests. So we'll just go to one, build a nether portal. All right, then we grab this guy. Wait, can I not? I could have sworn I could have put leads on him. Oh, he's the worried panda. Maybe I can't put leads on the worried panda? They have like different archetypes. It's kind of weird how they work. Wait, I can't put leads on any of them. I thought I tested this. What? All right, well, I'm pushing them through the portal first. Oh, you can put them in boats, not leads. Okay, well, that works just as well. All right, now we bring them both back to base. Okay, now let's stock up on a ton of bamboo for breeding. Now with all this bamboo, we can breed up the pandas, but pandas are kind of weird. They don't breed exactly like normal mobs do. So what we need to do is we need to first place down a bunch of bamboo on this grass. And what I'm gonna do here is to get the brown panda, there's a couple ways you can do it. One is you can selectively breed the offspring in like a certain way because pandas have this genetic system for different archetypes of pandas that exist. For example, like the guy over here, I think this is a, wait, yeah, he's a worried panda. See how he's running away from me? So he's like the worried archetype. I think this guy is just the default archetype. Anyway, it's a whole system, and instead of delving into it and using my brain a little bit, I'm just gonna try to brute force it by spam breeding these guys as much as I can while we dig out the rest of the entire mob vault, because it's getting kind of tedious going back and forth, digging out and then trapping mobs. I kind of just want to knock out all the digging out in one go and then trap all the rest of the mobs and detail the entire build, and then we'll be done. So let's begin this process. I'm just going to dig everything out and then periodically take breaks to come back up to breed more pandas. And if we don't get it by the end of this, well, then I'll use my brain a little bit to try to get the brown panda. Ooh, all right, that's everything dug out and built up. And yeah, we didn't get the panda. I don't see it anywhere. I definitely used up all of my luck on that blue axolotl. So I'm gonna have to use my brain and actually selectively breed every single panda until we get the brown one. And this process is kind of boring, but it's pretty simple. So I'll rattle off how it works really quick. Basically, pandas have 7 different genes: normal, lazy, worried, aggressive, playful, weak, and brown. The first 5 are dominant genes, while the weak and brown are recessive genes. Inside every single panda, there are 2 of these genes, a main gene and a hidden gene. So the offspring of 2 pandas will randomly take 1 gene from each parent and put it randomly into the hidden or main slot of the offspring. If the main gene and the hidden gene are both dominant genes, then the main gene is the one that will manifest in the offspring. If the main gene is recessive but the hidden gene is dominant, then the panda will have the normal gene manifested. And the 2 recessive genes, weak and brown, will only manifest if the main gene and hidden gene are both the same recessive gene, weak or brown. So to get the brown panda, we need to get both the main gene and the hidden gene to be the recessive brown gene. And the best chance at doing this is by breeding the normal pandas together, since both of them are more likely to have at least 1 recessive gene. And if we're lucky, eventually we'll get 2 normal pandas that both have the recessive main brown gene, and then give that to each slot of the offspring, giving us the brown panda. Very simple. So the first thing we have to do is wipe out all the pandas that aren't the normal panda. And we can tell this by looking at their face, which looks like this for the normal panda. So every panda that doesn't have this face needs to die. Let's go. Sorry, no hard feelings in this. It's just business. Okay, that should be enough for now. I got these guys organized out here, the normal ones, so let's start breeding and seeing if we can figure out which gene is which. Okay, so this panda is normal, which means he needs to die. Sorry. All right, let's try these 2. Okay, that's the worried panda, which means at least one of the parents has the dominant worried trait, even though they're both normal. But there's too many variables to figure out exactly which one has it, and if they have any other ones, I'd have to rebreed them to see if I get a different result. Let's try these guys. That one's normal. That one's also worried. Normal, normal. Whoa. What are you doing there? That one's normal, and that one's worried. Okay, let's kill the parents of the worried one. Well, actually, wait, should I have done that? Oh my god, this is so complicated, bro. I'm too stupid for this. I'll just keep trying and trying and trying until I get the one that I want, I guess. Oh, okay. These 2 spawned a weak panda, which means they both have the recessive gene of a weak panda because they're both normal, and the only way a weak panda can spawn is if they both have the recessive gene of a weak panda, which means these 2 are useless because I need the ones with the brown gene. I think the strategy is if the panda doesn't have an offspring that's normal or brown, I mean, when it's brown, we're done anyway. But if it doesn't have one that's normal, we kill the parents and the kid. And the kid too, of course. And I think that's the best way to eliminate these guys. And eventually we should get it. Hopefully, because I'm cutting through time here. Oh, finally, dude. Oh my God. Dude, finally, bro. Okay, we got it. Now, what I'm gonna do is just kill off a bunch of the other pandas because we have way too many. Okay, I'll probably breed them up a few more times a little later, but for now, let's go move on to layer number 6. All right, and there's only 2 more passive mobs I think I need to get. And one of them is the Wandering Trader, which I actually want to move in with the other villagers. There's not really any reason to put him in his own room when we already have those guys. Where did he go? We trapped him here earlier. Bro, what the? They despawn even when he's in a boat, really? Oh wait, it turns out they despawn no matter what. I guess that kind of makes sense. They want them to be exclusive whenever they show up. Oh well. All right, and then finally, the last passive mob we have is the turtle, which we can just find on any beach. We'll bring these guys through the nether. All right, and that should be the last of the passive mobs, I think. I'm gonna do a once over when I finish capturing everything to make sure that we actually got every single mob, but I think that is the last one. All right, now let's do our first hostile mobs, which is gonna be the zombie and the zombie villagers in the same cell. So I'll start by bringing a villager into the cell just to leave here, and then I'll grab some name tags to put on some zombies, and then I'll just put 2 zombies in a boat and lead them into the cell. And then I'll just let them infect the villager. And now what I'll do is, since we're decorating the cell later, I'll bring these guys into this corner over here. And we'll leave them trapped in there. And I'll do this for all the hostile mobs because that way when I need to decorate the room, I can just come in here, decorate it, release the guys, fix up that corner or whatever, and then just get out and be safe. And I won't have to worry about them harassing me the whole time. Okay, next we have the slime mob, and I swear I just saw one around here. I think we are low enough that there are slimes spawning in some slime chunks. Oh, right there. I kind of want a bigger one though. You know what, let's do this. We'll leave him there, and then we'll wait for a bigger one to spawn. Ooh, here's a bigger one. Okay, and then we'll just get this guy to follow me. I just need him to follow me up these stairs. Okay, and then we'll do the same thing with the smaller one. Just pull him up these stairs. All right, and then we kind of got the same deal here with the mobs trapped so we can build the room later. Okay, next we have the breeze. And I know for a fact that there's a trial chamber near spawn because I've been there before. So let's make this entrance hole a little bit bigger so I can actually bring the breeze out. All right, let's trigger the spawner. Get these guys in a boat. Okay, that's 1. Okay, got him. Now we just, no, come back here. All right, now we just gotta pull him up here. Oh my God, we are actually doing it. All right, now we just haul these guys back to base. All right, we throw these name tags on them, and that's the breeze. What's next is the skeleton horse, and well, we can't really do anything about that until one spawns. Hopefully that'll happen soon, but for now, we'll just leave that cell empty, which just leaves us with the last thing, the charged creeper. And this is the only cell that I'm gonna decorate before I load the mob in, because I do not want to risk that creeper exploding while I'm decorating or after I decorate. So I'm thinking we go with a type of stronghold theme for this cell. So I'll grab some mossy stone and some iron bars and a few other details to make the cell look nice. Oh, we have a thunderstorm. Please let this thing spawn. And it's already over. Great. Let's see. Please tell me there's one around here. Oh my God, yes. Dude, okay, I need to be really careful. The skeleton horse does not have a lot of health, so if the skeleton is shooting at me and it hits the other horse, it could end up killing it. So what I need to do is I need to kill all the skeletons on the back of the horses quickly, just leaving one of them, because I do want to try to get at least one of the riders. Okay, let's do this. Okay, that's the skeleton rider trapped. Let's go ahead and name tag him super quick. And then we'll trap the rest of the horses for now. All right, now we can finish up the creeper cage. Okay, this looks good. All right, with some netherrack here, we'll connect a bridge. Just like this. And then we have an escape hatch here. So when I bring the creeper in, he'll chase me down here. I'll go here, and I'll be able to run and fly out here. Ooh, okay. Now we just free the guy, get him to chase us. And then we get him to walk through this portal. Okay, and then obviously we can't take that portal because he'll just explode. All right, here he is. Now he follows me again. Okay, oh, he's right here. Yes, okay. Follow me. Boom, perfect. There we go, that's the charged creeper. All right, now we can just move the skeleton horse in. All right, and that's layer number 6. All right, and for layer number 7, literally every mob here is a mob that we can find in a raid. So first, let me increase the size of the portal here so we can get the Ravager through. Then let's get an ominous bottle, and we'll head to a village to start a raid. All right, we've got a nether portal connected to the roof here. Now, to ensure that the villagers don't all die, in case I mess this up, let's trap this guy. Okay, now we just start the raid and fight to wave 7. Okay, now we're on wave 7 and we can start collecting the mobs. Okay, I think the best way to do this is to get them to chase me down here, all of them, and then slowly funnel them into the portal. Once I get them there, I can trap them with boats and name tag the Ravagers so that I don't have to worry about any weird despawning. I don't see any witches. I don't think there's any witches on this final wave, so I might have to just get them on their own at night, but that shouldn't be too difficult. All right, follow me. The Ravagers are going to be the most important, so I definitely want to make sure they're secure first. Just need them to follow me here. That's 1, that's 2. Okay, now you guys can I can just knock you in there. I want 2 Vindicators and 2 Evokers. That's 1. Come on, let's get the other Vindicator. Okay, he went through the portal. That works. Either get in the boat or go in the portal. I think I just saw an Evoker go through. Right, you get in the boat. Okay. All right, Vindicator, follow me. We get the Evoker over here. Come here, man. Where you going, dude? Yeah, I don't need you. Yes. Okay. Now I'm like 99. Oh, wait, there is a witch. Get in. Okay. I'm 99% sure they won't despawn if I just leave them in the boats. Okay, please, this time let me be right. I need to name tag those Ravagers, because obviously I can't put those big dudes in boats. Where's the other one? Okay, they're both here. I have name tags for the Riders, and then name tags for the Ravagers, but I think the Riders aren't going to despawn if the Ravagers aren't going to despawn, so. But I'd rather be safe than sorry. Okay, 1 Ravager, 2 Ravagers, the Rider, and then the other Rider. Got it. And then I'm killing you. I don't need you. Worthless. Okay, now neither one of these guys should despawn. Let's see if I can lose aggro on one, but keep aggro on the other. If I can just do one at a time, it'd be a lot easier. Okay, not aggro to me anymore. Let me get close enough to get the attention of one of them, but not the other. Okay. Okay, now I just need to get him to jump through here. Yes. Okay. We go through. Okay, I don't want to put him in the big rooms on the side, so just pathfind. Don't fall down like an idiot. Okay. Now once we get him in here. Yes. Haha. Okay, that's 1. Now we just need you. Come on, come on, come on. All right, follow me. Same thing for you. Yes, that's 2. That's the 2 hardest ones. Now we just need Vindicators, Evokers, and then Pillagers and Witches. Let's get them all in the Nether first, just for simplicity's sake. All right, I'll name tag these 2 guys just because they're right there. I definitely want to pull this witch away from the rest of the herd. All right, let's kill this guy because we don't need him. Okay, and then we don't need you. We don't need you, and we don't need you. I wonder if I can ride in the boat without. That's my seat. Nope, nope, nope. The Vexes are not gonna let me do that. But I don't need to ride in the boat for that long, so let's pull one of the Evokers over to the portal, get him to go through. Actually, let me make sure I'm full HP for this. And then all I need to do is get in, and then I'll just move it as far as I can until I'm low health, which I might be able to get there all the way, actually. Okay, now leave. Oh, shoot. Let's name tag him. I'll seal him inside with some dirt so that we don't get seen, and it stops summoning these Vex. And then we just do the same thing with the other one. Oh, okay, that should be the hardest part done. Jeez. Oh, and look at the raid respawned. It must have known that it was like not finished. Oh, wait, we can get our second witch. Okay, the witch is the only one I want. Oh, and pillager. Oh, okay, hold on, hold on, hold on. Leave me alone for 1 second. I just need to get the wizard. Yes, go in the boat. Okay, good. Now I can leave. Oh my gosh, bro. Oh, and with that, the raid layer is done. And I think that was all of the hard mobs until we get to the bosses. So let's rapid fire the rest of these layers. All right, for layer 8, we have some pretty basic mobs. The bog skeleton from the swamp biome. Then we'll go ahead and get the husk zombie from the desert biome. Then we can get the normal spider and the cave spider. Thankfully, there's a cave spawner right next to the vault, so we can bring him right over. Then we have to get a drowned that I can just find in any ocean. And then we need to get a stray skeleton from a cold biome. And then we have a baby zombie that you guys saw I trapped a little bit earlier and locked in this box right here. All right, that's layer number 8 all done. Now on to layer number 9, and we got to do this quickly because I am getting close on time here, and some of these mobs are going to take a minute. All right, most of the mobs on this level are going to be from the Nether, and some of these we can't bring into the overworld, but the ones we can are first off the Blaze. Okay, and how I'll do this is first I'll trap them in a boat, then I'll make a Nether portal, then I'll bring them to the overworld, mark down these coordinates, destroy the portal, and then rebuild the portal on the Nether roof. Then we just send them back and then pull them back to base. All right, that's basically how we'll do it. Next up, we have the magma cube, and then we have to go and get the Strider, which is actually pretty easy. With a saddle and a carrot on a stick, we can just walk it back. And then we have the wither skeleton, and then in the same room here, I'll put zombie pigmen and zombified hoglins. All right, and last here we have a mob that's a little bit more challenging, the ghast. So we need to do a little bit of setup for this. First, we'll make the portal bigger, obviously, so we can fit through it. And now ghasts can't blow up cobblestone, so what we'll do is we'll make a big tunnel out of cobblestone connecting to the room over here. And then what I'll do is I'll go ahead and decorate the inside of this room because it's probably going to be a pain to decorate it once we actually get the ghast inside. Now we just go to the nether side and make a portal this big as well. Okay, now the easiest way to do this would be if we can get a ghast to spawn up here. So to do that, if I make a platform out of netherrack that's big enough, it'll start spawning mobs on it, and if we're lucky, we can get a ghast to spawn pretty quickly. But I think the strat is to literally just build this out and expand it until I get one to spawn. Ooh, okay, there's one. And my fishing rod broke. Bro, I cannot get this guy in. Let's name tag him. But okay, I got a bunch more fishing rods. Can we please do this? Yes, we got it. Come on. Dude, get up here, man. Okay, now we fly out over here, grab some glass, and then we just seal him inside. Now we remove all this. Okay, finally, that's layer number 9 done. Floor's a little messed up, but I'm sure we can figure out a way to fix it a little later. All right, now in comparison, our last layer, layer number 10, is gonna be so much easier. First, we just have an endermite, which we can literally just spawn ourselves by spamming pearls. Then we have a silverfish, and all I have to do is just find another stronghold, do the same thing with the portal, bring him back. And then we have a shulker, which I can just pull from our shulker stockpile at our shulker farm. And then the second to last end mob is an enderman. Now, these last 2 rooms are reserved for the first 2 bosses that we're gonna do. So the Elder Garden and the Warden. And when I trapped the Warden last time, I had this problem where he actually ended up killing a few of the other mobs because they were making noise and he was hearing them and then shooting them through the walls with his laser beam. So in order to make sure this doesn't happen again, I need to make a specific spot where he's contained that is at least 16 blocks in any direction away from any noise generating mobs, like the ghast or the enderman or whatever's over here. So here's what I'll do. To do this, I will expand the containment unit downwards just a little bit and set up a very specific 4x4 box that I want to get him in that's in that location 16 blocks away from anything else. All right, so right here we have this little chute that's 3x3, and when the Warden is down there, he'll be 16 blocks away in any direction, so he shouldn't be able to kill anything else. And to be safe, when we decorate, I'll probably like block off this side of the room. Obviously the shulker is not going to move, but like the silverfish or anything over there will not be able to make any noise. Now all we have to do is first grab a name tag, and then I'll set up a portal in an ancient city like we did last time. All right, and then just like how we did it last time, we just need to spawn in the Warden. All right, he went through the portal. I might pop a totem here. All right, now we just need to get him to chase me all the way back, which isn't that far, actually. Oh my God, he's slowly getting closer. Wait, hold on. Let's put the name tag on him really quick since he's not aggroed anymore. All right, we got the name tag on him. There we go. Now he's mad at me again. Good. Oh, dude, what the heck, man? Come on, you're doing so well. All right, now this is the tricky part. Okay. Ooh, we got him. Okay, nice. Now on to the next thing super quick. We are running out of time. Oh my goodness. All right, and now for the Elder Guardian. And I'm cutting it close on time here, so I'm actually gonna trap him on site at the monument and then we'll move him later. And I'm also gonna get a normal Guardian too, but that's a little bit easier, so I'm not too worried about that. But for the Elder, what we need to do is get a bunch of glass blocks specifically because mobs can't suffocate in them. The worst part about capturing this mob outside of constantly having to deal with mining fatigue is if he gets lodged inside of some kind of block and then dies to suffocation damage. Now, I want to find a monument as close to the vault as possible. Let's get a bunch of milk buckets really quickly for the mining fatigue. Okay, there should be a monument coming up here. Oh yeah, there it is. Now all we have to do is go down here, make a big tunnel so we can trap this guy. Okay, we've got the Elder Guardian in that tunnel, and then we've got this little containment unit here where we're gonna keep him for now. Okay, we've got the rails set up, and I didn't know you could put rails underwater like this. We might not even need to use the sponge. Let's see if we can push and get him in. Oh, this might work. Yes. And then he's in his box. Okay, nice. Now he should stay there. I'm pretty sure they don't suffocate. All right, and I went and got a boat. I should be able to, this shouldn't be that hard, getting these guys in a boat. They usually float to the surface. Oh, like this? If I can get him to chase me. Oh, you know what if we do the same thing with the minecart? Oh no, I'm on my last milk bucket. Oh, I got one. Okay, nice. Now let's just get him out of range of the other guys. Okay, that's the Elder Guardian and Guardian trapped, technically. We'll move them a little bit later when we finish the challenge. Oh, okay, now the second to last mob we need to get is, you guessed it, the Wither. And surprisingly, this might literally be the easiest mob out of all of them. That Warden is so loud. Oh, you know why he's loud? He's probably detecting people underground and sniping them, so I might have to cover up a large portion of that cave so he doesn't do that. Anyway, the last time I did this, I had a Wither trap, and it was a rough design that I adapted from an old Sandiction video, and I'm pretty sure he adapted it from like Ilmongo or something. Anyway, how it would work is the skulls would be redirected using water bubble columns, and the problem with this design was every once in a while when a blue skull was fired, it would break the obsidian shield and eventually lead to just a long tunnel of destruction being created, which is very annoying and pretty ugly. This next design, however, solves that problem by not allowing a blue skull to ever get fired ever. At least that's what I can gather from my testing. So let's gather the materials and dig out a room for the Wither to stay in. Okay, now we can go ahead and build the trap. This cage was designed by Scorpio. I'll leave a link in the description, but I modified it slightly, however. These cages are usually meant for farms to be like an alternate to TNT blast chambers, but obviously I don't really care about that for this project, so I removed a lot of the unnecessary blocks. Okay, this should be good. Now we just start it like this. I gotta hide so that he doesn't see me. Do this. Okay, this should be good. Oh, I'm so scared something's gonna go wrong. I did do a lot of testing, so it should be good. Get a name tag real quick. Oh, we did it. That is every single mob trapped in the game except for one. The Ender Dragon. Now, I've captured this mob before as well, but this time around, they actually patched the ability to bring the dragon into the overworld, but we can still trap it super easily in the end to where it's in like one spot and we can still go in and out of the end. So let's grab 4 ghast tears, craft up some crystals, grab a bunch of leaves, some endstone, and a bunch of scaffolding. Then we need some slime blocks, some sticky pistons, a couple observers, a minecart, a wall, and a rail. Wait, but I just remembered I missed a couple mobs. Oh no, I forgot you couldn't bring some of the mobs to the overworld like the piglin, hoglin, and piglin brutes, so we gotta trap them super quick. I'll build a more official cell for them later, but for now, I think I'm just gonna trap them normally. We'll grab some glass, we've got some name tags, and we'll start with this guy first just because he's right here. All right, yes, follow me, follow me. Come on, chase me in here. All right, stay. That's one. All right, let's try and get the brutes next. Yes, okay, I didn't kill all of them. Yep, stay there. I think he's stuck if I do it like that. He can't get out, right? All right, that's the second one. Now we just need like a normal piglin. Here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, now we just have to do the Ender Dragon. Okay, so first we have to build up with this scaffolding to Y level 200, and then we have to build this array at the top of the map here. These blocks will block the invisible tracking nodes that the dragon uses to fly around the map, which will make them all glitched out so that we can trap them properly. Now all we need to do is resummon the dragon. All right, and then destroy all the crystals except for one. Now we just have to wait for the dragon to perch. And then when he does, we destroy this final crystal, lie down to the middle, and he should get stuck. Yes, just like that. So now we can turn on hitboxes like this, grab our redstone materials, and we just want to build like a super simple flying machine just like this. And I'm actually going to build 2 of them because I want to be able to follow the dragon myself. And then we just launch this first flying machine, and it should just straight up push the dragon. Yes, just like that. Okay, it's working. Perfect. Then I can start mine and get in here, and I should follow him along. Now, this ride is going to take a minute, but we have to push him all the way out to the outer end islands. So we'll just follow him out there. Okay, we're here. Now we just stop the machine like that and then fly all the way back to the end island. Now, after a moment, what should happen is another Ender Dragon should respawn and we should be able to kill it, which opens up the portal in the middle. Sometimes it takes a second though. Oh, there he is. Now we just kill him. And he actually gets stuck again too, which makes this a little easy. All right. And the portal's open. Boom. Then we specifically destroy this block and then fly all the way back to the outer islands where the dragon is. Actually, we can just take the portal, I think. And the dragon is still there. Now he starts flying back to the main island. Now we just need to jump into the portal and then log out of the game. And now when we go back to the end, come on, come on, come on. Yes, we did it. That is every single mob trapped. Wait, did I actually make the time? Ooh, man, we were cutting it close. What's that, like 15 minutes left? I think. Minecraft counts time super weird, but we still finished in under 24 hours, which is what matters. That was the point. Let me double check my list so I can see that we actually have every single mob. Okay, I'm missing a tadpole, which just grows into a frog, so it doesn't matter. The wandering trader just despawned, so it doesn't matter either. Oh, shoot, the bat. We're missing a bat. Okay, we grab a name tag, some glass, and now we just need to find a bat somewhere, anywhere. Doesn't matter, we just need to find it. Come on. Yes! Oh, we did it! Okay, we have trapped the bat. That counts. That counts, okay? It has a name tag and it's trapped. that counts. We'll worry about moving it later. Hey, we still beat our time, okay? Imagine all that effort, and I lose to a bat. That would have been embarrassing. Okay, now we have every mob. Now all that's left to do is all the decoration, obviously. And for this, we'll go backwards, so we'll start here with the dragon first. And okay, I tried to sneakily do this, but as you can see, my level jumped 3 levels. And we also have a few more end gateways here, and that's because apparently you can't move the Ender Dragon upwards using pistons and levers, which was my original plan. I was gonna move him up a little bit and then trap him that way, but for some reason, he just breaks free. And I wasn't recording it because I got kind of frustrated and I just wanted to fix it and go back to how it was. And I messed up a couple times, but we got the dragon back. But what I think I can do is move him a little bit because right now he's kind of blocking the portal. Don't really want him to do that. I want to be able to actually leave this place. But I just can't move him too high because then he becomes untrapped, as I painfully found out. So what I'll do is I'll move him up just a couple blocks and then we'll build a simple containment unit around her. Okay, this cage is kind of basic, not gonna lie, but it's good for now. Let's head back to the vault and do that because that's honestly what I care about the most. So I'll start with like a general decoration for the entire vault before I do each individual cell. And I'll do that by adding some catwalks around each layer so you could walk around on them, and then add some detail to the pillars on the entire vault. And then we'll just do a little bit of terraforming on top to kind of make it blend into the mountain a bit more. Okay, this looks really good. Next, we need to build sort of an official entrance for this place. I want to make sure everything in this world is walkable because while I love mainly building big intricate structures and farms and whatnot, I also want to have the world have a very livable theme. It's not just a jumble of builds. So let's build up an entrance really quick with a pathway back to our base. After I built the entrance, I actually had to kill the Wither because he ended up escaping from this trap, even though I thought it was escape proof. Okay, I think this entrance looks pretty good. We can walk inside here, go all the way down this big hall, and then access the vault this way, looking all the way down. And I kind of like how you can almost not see the bottom because of the fences. You can't really just peek over the edge, so it appears a lot more grand than it actually is. And then you can just go down these ladders and explore each mob on each level. All right, now all that is left to do is to decorate each cell. So we'll start at the bottom here. Obviously, I had to kill the Wither, but we'll do the Warden first because I think this is gonna be the most annoying one, obviously. Let's grab a ton of deep slate and I'll craft a bunch of like soul lanterns as well. And I want to make it look like an ancient city. So we'll have like a couple catwalks, add some details to the walls, and then finally we'll replace the Warden's cell with a new one where he can't escape, but we can still see him. All right, I think this looks really good. It's dark. I left it intentionally pretty dark so that you can, this guy still see me? Bro, he can. Yo, I'm trying to show off the build. Can this stupid effect go away? Anyway, yeah, I left it pretty dark intentionally, so it's a lot like the deep dark and the ancient city, but I think it looks pretty good. Next, we have the Wither area, and I'm not going to worry about retrapping him right now because obviously I have to find a different design because apparently this one is unstable, even though he was fine for like hours. But I'll just do some nether bricks on the wall, kind of do a fortress kind of theme. Okay, now for the Elder Guardian, I want to do something a little bit different. We'll decorate the room normally like a sea monument, of course, and then we'll actually flood the entire thing and use kelp to turn all the water into source blocks. But now here's the tricky part. All right, that looks pretty good. Now I don't want to risk any accidents bringing the Guardian through the nether. I don't even know if they can go through the nether. So I'll start by building a minecart rail track from here, and we'll just take it all the way back to the vault. And then we'll put an activator rail here. And what should happen is when we bring in the Guardian, he should come all the way down the rail, go over here, and then when he hits the activator rail, he should pop right off into the water. At least that's the plan. Worst case scenario, he hops back along here and then gets stuck. So let's hope that doesn't happen. We'll grab some coal and a furnace minecart. All right, now we just start him off by pushing him like this, and then push him the rest of the way with the furnace minecart. And we should be good all the way back to base. Just gotta follow him until he gets there. Oh my god, wait, the furnace minecart's not pushing it. I'm gonna have to do this manually. Oh, brother. All right. Oh no, he seems to be slowing down. I put one powered rail every 3 blocks, thinking that should be enough. And it seems like it is. Okay, nice. And now he should be able to go all the way without my help. Yes, it worked. Okay, that looks really good. Now I'll go ahead and decorate the other cells down here to kind of look like the biomes where these mobs come from. So it's just a lot of end theme stuff. And then the stronghold themed cell for the silverfish, which are hiding right now. All right, that's the first layer all decorated. Now we just need to work our way up doing the rest. Basically every single mob on all of the layers, I'm just gonna do like a simple design that kind of matches the biome that they come from. I don't want to get too complicated with it. There's no reason to go crazy detailing these enclosures. The cool part's getting the mobs. And the whole area already looks pretty good anyway. So I just made sure every cell had a little bit of detail. And with that, our first major project in our new world is done. And I've already come up with some really cool ideas to expand this world into something really big. So we have a lot of work to do. Let's get to it.